How's it going? This is Tim. I just wanted to give you a quick idea of what goes on back in the media ministry, show you what we have going, how we do things, and a couple of the needs that we might have back here. Let me start out by saying I am sitting in the space where Zach normally sits, and you can see we've got his laptop set up here. He's the one that runs the slides for in-house. You're here in person worshiping and you see the slides up on the screen. Zach is back here running things. He has full control over what is up on the screen. We really kind of bootstrapped the way we've done it. We have a Chromecast Ultra set up to the TV screens in the front, and we're using Google Slides, and it's totally wireless over our network, and it goes right up there. We didn't have to do any kind of expense of running wires or anything like that. And it seems to be working just fine the way we're doing it. And yeah, Zach does a great job. One of the things that I'm excited about in the near future is being able to move Zach over into doing what I normally do, and that's the live streaming portion of our service. We've tried really hard in the past, I guess almost a year now, to really upgrade what's going on as far as what we offer for folks that need to stay home during this time. We've tried really hard to make our live stream feel and look just kind of like they're sitting in service. We're able to keep the music up there, get the music slides. As you can see, we have the music slide up here, right here, so folks at home can listen and hear what the worship team is playing, and they can sing along with the words on the screen. I'm pretty excited about that kind of stuff, as well as special music, and when pastor's preaching, we're able to switch back and forth between him preaching and the slides. I say that to say we've worked really hard on the live stream to just make it not just professional, but make it feel like people are here in service with us, just because we know that there's a portion of our congregation, and maybe even people elsewhere, that really are struggling with in-person things right now because of what's going on. But that's the reason why we're just trying to do things top-notch and get things going in a way that's smooth. So let me move on a little bit from where Zach's sitting right now to where I normally sit. You can see I've got two monitors set up. You can't see too well from back there. I see I'm off the screen here. But what I have is I have my main screen right here, and that's where I'm running the live stream. And we're streaming to YouTube currently. I'd like to eventually simulcast to YouTube and Facebook, but that's sometime in the future. We're kind of working on how to do that with what we've got. Anyways, that's kind of my command center. I'll flip between YouTube and monitoring that. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat if anybody's there and says anything during service. I'll try to kind of monitor that. They have to make sure the stream's working correctly. We share that link to Facebook and in the email and stuff like that. Make sure people that want access to it, and our website, by the way, make sure that people that want access to it can get to it on time before service starts. And we work really hard at that. And you can see I have a second monitor here with slides, and you might wonder why if Zach is doing slides, why do I have slides here? Well, with the software that we use, it's called OBS, but it doesn't really matter. The software that we use, I can go back and forth between the camera and my second monitor. I can cast that and make that go up in the live stream, whatever's on the slide screen. So that means that when the worship service is going on, I can put all the lyrics up there, as well as when pastor's preaching. We have the camera on him, of course, but then we can switch back and forth to the slides instead of trying to zoom in and get a peek at the screens in the front of the sanctuary. We can put the slides right up in front of folks at home so they can see it and they can take notes. And we're working really hard to make that something that people can really use and be able to read, and it be a smooth experience, an easy experience. All right, so that's kind of what we have going on here. I really have a computer down here that does a pretty good job. I got it pretty cheap. Again, we kind of bootstrap things and make sure that we can make the Lord's money go as far as it possibly can. And I upgraded the RAM and the video card and stuff like that to make it so the live stream goes smoothly. And got a good sized monitor so I can see what's going on, every aspect of everything that's going on. There's that, and as you might understand, one of the needs is a camera. I'm currently each week I set up my personal camera. I mean, it's working fine. It's a lot of work, and I'll go into in just a little bit why setting it up each week, it really isn't going to work in the future as far as the direction we're going. But the other issue is that, the possibility of it breaking down, setting it up each week. There's a lot of danger and things happening. In fact, it just broke down this week. It's under warranty and we're going to get it fixed. But we're using webcam for it until I get my camera back. So that's just one of the issues. The other issue is as we move somebody into this position and taking over the live stream, I want to make it so that somebody can just move right in there on a Sunday morning, not have to worry about setting up the camera, especially Zach. This is interesting. Zach's one of the smartest people I know. He watches over my shoulder and he's pretty much learned how to do the live stream just by watching me while he's doing the slides over here. It's kind of funny. So he's able to move right in here and take over with the live stream. The only thing is it'd be great to have that camera all set, mounted up on a wall somewhere, so it's all set up every Sunday, ready to go when somebody comes in. Really easy to train somebody to come in, really easy to take over. Just have them just slide right in there and boom, they're all set to go. The idea is to get enough people and volunteers and the Lord's workers to do things so that, you know, if I'm sick or David's sick or Zach can't come in, we really just smooth and we can have another volunteer pop in and it's easy to go, all set up to go and ready to go. All right. I'm going to move over into David's area here. I apologize because I'm not the sound person and it's not my expertise, but it's important for me to share with you what's going on with the sound system, because again, that's also a need that's going on right here. We have a soundboard, and I'm going to show you kind of a soundboard and some of the other equipment back here. Again, I would say the same thing that I said about what we're doing now. They've done a great job through the years, and it's been wonderful equipment. It's wonderful being able to have someone like David come in that has been willing to learn and want to run the sound engineering back here and make sure the in-house sound is working, as well as we really want to be able to make the live stream sound good for folks at home that might be older and or not able to come in person for whatever case. Anyways, this soundboard has done a great job through the years. David says, I think he was trying to date it for me today to find out, but he's pretty sure it's at least over 20 years old. Again, good technology because it's literally still working right now, even after 20 or so years. But the reality is he's really patched things together, tried to make things work, bootstrapped it up until now. And you might find some glitches here and there during service. Not because he doesn't know what he's doing, just because we're just trying to make older technology work in today's world. So we really would like to be able to upgrade that. It only has a certain number of channels, and we're really hitting that limit, especially with more and more people wanting to get involved in worship, wanting to make in-house sound great. That being said, also this was built during a time when live streaming was not a thing. So we really need technology that really we can get a separate mix going into live stream, so you can really tweak that, make it sound nice for people at home. Again, it's been working fine up till now. We're just trying to step it up a little bit. He's really running out of microphone channels and stuff like that, and yeah, we appreciate what we have, but we're just looking to see what we can do to make the worship service just that much better, in person and at home. But yeah, so that's what's going on back here. It's kind of a neat ministry, kind of behind the scenes ministry. We have some folks back here, you know, they might not get up there and preach a sermon, or they might not teach, or they might not sing, but man, they really want to make sure things run smoothly for the folks that are up front. And pray for it, pray for this ministry. And if the Lord puts on your heart to give towards what we're looking to do back here, God bless you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba.